One of those. I'm gonna have to look that up. Where did you get it at?
I just saw it on Facebook one day. Hey guys, we're going live here. I'm with Picture Perfect and a new auditor. Say
You
your
didn't know
channel.
that?
Say your channel name. You didn't.
That's right.
We're going to discuss tonight. We're going to discuss the Muskogee rally, guys. There's been some information come up that we weren't aware of. And how's my audio? Can you guys hear me good? There's a little background music here at the restaurant we're at in Tulsa. I'm doing good, guys. We're up here. We just did a great audit down there. You might have seen us. They called the police and 3 sheriff's deputies rolled up on us, and we educated them. We also educated security at Holly Frontier Refinery. So we're at what's the name of this place?
Andolini's.
Andolini's.
Downtown Andolini's.
Downtown Tulsa.
It's the best pizza you ever put in your mouth.
Best pizza you can have to put in your
It
mouth.
really is.
So Picture Perfect's going to go live too, and we're going to sit here and have a discussion. I'll be live on my channel. He'll be live on his. So we've got 68 people in here. The channel is growing. We're going to discuss the rally that we had set up for January 12th in Muskogee at the police department. And we want to discuss why we're canceling that, why we are backing out of it. And it's not because of what the police did. We're still upset with that. And if you want to go there and redress your grievances with the police department on the way that they handled that, feel more than happy to go. But we can no longer go forward this as a disabled veteran being beat up by the police because we have watched video of the store. We have listened to the 911 dispatch where we could hear Jason in the background yelling at them, cursing at the CSMs. Jason seems to be okay. Now, I was approached by Picture Perfect 2 weeks ago, who was approached by Jason, sending him the video of the incident that occurred at the Walmart. And all we had to go on at that time was the videos that Jason sent us. And Picture Perfect's about to go live too. And when he talks, I'll move the camera to him so that you can watch what he has to say. Jason was on camera getting up out of his car, walking over to the scooter, getting in it. From what he says he did ID when he went to buy the alcohol, but Walmart says he didn't. We weren't there. We can't say. We're going to bring somebody online on the phone that knows Jason and will tell you what they want to talk about. Yelling and cussing is private discrimination. Well, if you're in a private place, you really can't do that, guys. So, all right, we're live here, and I have spoke with the Barracks, who is a veterans organization in Muskogee, and I've spoken with Vic, the president of it. And after they gave me all the information that they gave me, we can no longer support this this rally. I'm not telling you that you don't have to go. You can go if you want to, but we're not going to go with the fact that it was a veteran, a disabled veteran being assaulted. Because I have been given videos and pictures and information about Jason walking, and I've got a witness that we're going to call here in a little bit that lived across the street from me, describe her, what she has to say about it. Picture Perfect feels that he was taken advantage of. Dick Jones, my email is newsnowoklahomacity@gmail.com. So there's a few pictures I want to show you on my phone that were sent to me. One moment and stand by, and I'm going to show you these pictures. One moment. We're not going to support the disabled veteran rally. We're still not happy. Yeah, I'll give it a moment.
Oh, wow.
These are pictures of given to me by the neighbor across the street. These are pictures of him 3 months ago. And he dug that tree out with his hands. So I'm going to bring her online and give her a call. Just a moment, and we'll let her tell you in her own words. Let me bring up the call log because I didn't. Well, I didn't show on your channel the pictures that I. Yeah, I'm going to show on Picture Perfect's channel. Stand by one moment, guys. I have to show Picture Perfect's channel these pictures because I'm live on 2 channels right now. And these are pictures of Jason that were sent to us 3 months ago. Those are pictures taken 3 months ago, guys. And we're calling her right now. Go on speaker.
Have you seen the new Magnum series? The Walter Magnum show. Got the, I can't remember the guy's name. They redid the whole thing.
Now, he is a veteran. He's not a stolen valor in that respect, but he is not as disabled. Hello? Oh, I've got the wrong number. Sorry. Let me read all this. Yeah, I got the last place we were at. It's difficult to do this.
That's the guy's name.
I guess
Well,
so.
one moment, guys. I'll get her up on the phone. I think it's this one right
I
here.
asked Jason about this, and he said that the neighbor got it out for him, and he's got a restraining order or something. You know, just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Guys, Walmart still sucks. The way they interpreted that policy is totally wrong. Okay, she's not answering right now, so let her get back to it. And I'm going to let Picture Perfect address you guys a little bit and tell you what happened with him. And so here's Picture Perfect.
Pretty much covered it, man.
And well, how you met him, how he came to the video with you. So this is Picture Perfect's story and how this happened. And what we found out is, you know, we can no longer support the rally. We don't support how the police handle it either.
Yeah, basically, I've known Jason for a couple of years. We worked at the same company together some time ago, and you know, that's the extent of how I knew him, was just through work. And he was a good guy. You know, I think he still is. He's just got some issues. He did serve in the military.
Do you have a napkin?
Yes, sir. Do you want like a paper one?
And
here
I had no reason to disbelieve him, or, you know, who lies about being a disabled veteran. Now, perhaps he is disabled, but maybe not as much as he claims to be, and it might be more in his head than physical, and he might be embarrassed about that, but these are all speculations. I don't know. I just feel like there's no if he and I were played. I mean, what happened to him was wrong. There's no getting around that. The police screwed up, and they need to be held accountable for it.
And they are having an investigation into that. And if the investigation doesn't prove that they did something wrong, we will go forward with this rally in the future.
They've already come out and said they haven't done anything wrong.
Okay.
Now, what the police did was wrong. But you don't lie about being a disabled vet. You just don't. So now we're in a jam. I mean, we want to support him and what happened to him because it was wrong. They need to be held accountable, and so does Walmart. I mean, what Walmart did wasn't any better either. It doesn't change the fact that if he was a disabled vet, they still would have done the same thing. So you can see the jam we're in. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just going to distance myself from it and wait to see what happens. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say other than I'm pissed off because we have played and we tried to help him, and we're going to see where to go after this. I still feel like we need to hold the police accountable, or maybe there needs to be a rally, but it certainly doesn't need to be in his name.
Yeah, that's correct. So a lot of people are not happy about how the police handled that. We're not happy about it. We don't know what to do right now because we're not going to have a rally to support somebody that is fraudulent. We're not going to be any part of Stolen Valor. Picture Perfect is a veteran. I'm a veteran. We take it pretty serious. He is a veteran, Jason is, but it's just almost like saying that you were in certain conflicts that you weren't in. So, yeah, 3 wrongs don't make a right. That's correct. I just got a phone call. Let me see if we can catch the lady that wants to talk to you and address you. I think I just missed her call. Let's call her back. She lived across the street. Hello? Hey, can you hear me? This is Tim, News Now OKC.
Usually I don't get to watch the live. I have to watch
Do I have the right number? Is this Miss Garcia?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked earlier, and you were going to... Yeah, that's true. I'm going to go ahead and put you on the speaker, and you can tell the viewers what you know about Jason and your experience, because they're all listening to hear what you have to say.
Okay.
Can you guys hear her? Give a 1. Go ahead and speak, Miss Garcia.
Okay. So I guess regarding the pictures that I took, I did take those pictures. And Jason, he was a neighbor of mine I was a neighbor across the street where he lives at now. And I just want to say that he is not paralyzed. Those pictures are proven of it. I didn't take those pictures to prove anything. I took those pictures back in October because my son was helping him, which he told my son he'd pay to help him take this post up. But my son couldn't do it, so Jason took over. So those pictures that I put online, they are Jason Williams digging up that 3-foot cement pole, cement connected to the pole, a fence post. And there's a lot of things going on about him that's really not right. But right now we're talking about whether he can walk or not. He's very capable of walking. I've seen him walking upstairs, downstairs, all through the house. Assistance with no help of walking. And like if somebody's looking, he holds on his pant leg and drags his foot a little bit to make it look like he can't hardly walk. That man can walk. He's walked all around his yard. I mean, he walked down the street. It's clearly on video that he walked. My thing is, too, with that video at Walmart, that clearly shows he's not paralyzed. If he can brace himself in a fall and wave his arms and kick his legs and hold his cell phone, screaming where's his phone and everything, and he's the one that wanted the police called in the first place. I mean, but I just want to say that man is not paralyzed. I know him. Like I said, I lived across the street from him. I moved.
Also, we've had people from his military unit connect with the news media here in town, and they say they don't remember him ever getting injured like that in the military. And he walked right out of the military into the airplane terminal, and his general or the commander that stated this, and they had to remove him for other reasons. I'm not going to go into what type of discharge he got from the military. I'm not sure. I've seen two different types of discharges on him. So with this, we can no longer go forward and actually back him in this rally. What we can do is back the misconduct of the Muskogee police. They didn't handle it right. Huh?
We're not back.
We're not backing them. Yeah.
Because in the first place, I mean, hey, from what I gather, they were already there trying to buy wine and were told they needed carded. I mean, I'm a cashier, and that is strictly like you have to be carded before you're going to get any service with alcoholic beverages. And then they come back a second time and still trying to get this wine or whatever they're trying to get. And like,
Yeah.
he started the whole incident himself by just not complying with the rules, okay? So you don't think that's right, but that store is telling you these are our rules and regulations that we have to go by. And I mean, like, I've worked in a lot of different places, and I know for a fact, if you sell somebody alcohol and you don't card them, the state could be there looking right at you, and the whole business will get shut down because of one person not being carded.
Yeah, that's correct.
Which I think every one of them in concern, every one of them, I think they all handled it perfectly, the exact way they should have handled it. Who messed up, who didn't do things right, Jason didn't. And I mean, like I said, I can't stipulate enough. I watched that video so many times, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I mean, I've seen him sit in his house, and the therapist, he balls his hands up like you can't move them. And I sat there and watched him with the therapist. She takes one finger at a time, massaging his hands and stuff. If this man can move his hands, he operates guns.
What's this I hear about? What's this I hear about shooting a dog or something?
Oh, yeah, and another thing that my son just reminded me of, this is another thing. Okay, but the part about the dog, okay, when the police came to Jason Williams' house, an officer asked me, did you know them when the incident happened about the dog? I said, no, but I know about it. He's been bragging to us about him shot the dog. And I said, I told the police today, I said, had that dog, that dog wouldn't have attacked your owner for nothing. I said, the dogs that they have in his house now, I have literally seen Jason and Taylor kicking the dogs. I said, so, if anything, that dog, if it attacked them, it's because he was kicking the crap out of them, excuse my language, kicking the mess out of them dogs for that dog to attack him. So he shot the dog in his house. And this is another thing. How weird this guy is? They have a dead cat. I literally saw it. They have a dead cat in their freezer. And it was there before I knew them. And as far as I know, it's still in there. That's weird. So I told my son, I said, you know what? We need to get away from these people because they have a dead cat in your freezer. And we've known them like months now, and it's still in there. That's strange. And he's telling my son and the other kids that live there, which they're not his kids. So, but he's telling them he's paralyzed in his left leg and paralyzed in his right arm, vice versa, whichever. So I told my son and the other kids, come on, you cannot be paralyzed in one leg and the opposite arm. It just don't happen. You're either paralyzed in your left or your right, whichever. Your brain got affected, it operates the opposite side. So you can't be paralyzed in one arm and one leg of the opposite side. Think about it.
Well, I appreciate that. I think we got the gist of it, and appreciate you letting me call you and cluing us into that.
Really upset about this because, I mean, he's trying to press charges on people that they have every right to do their job, and they job well. I saw that video. They did a really excellent job.
Okay, well, thank you, Miss Garcia. I'll go ahead and let you go, and you enjoy the evening. And thank you for what you've told us.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right.
And also, we've had people that have dug into his background, people that are character witnesses. And but either way you do slice it, we're not happy with the way the McAllister police handled this. We're not happy with that at all. So we don't know what to do. We don't know whether to go ahead with this rally. I'm basically going to detach myself from it. If you guys want to go ahead and show up at the Muskogee PD on the 12th, that would be fine with me. Guys, I don't know what to say. We're caught between a rock and a hard place with this. We wanted to do the right thing and get this story out there and bring light to it, but now that we're finding out more information, we're concerned about it, and we don't want to be associated with somebody that steals valor. So,
Can I say something?
yes, Jason is irrelevant to this. You're correct, Master John. That is correct. He is irrelevant in the story. Guys, so we're going to go ahead and end the live stream.
Thank you very much.
And the police may have handled it wrong, but if he could stand up and walk. Also, guys,
Anything else I can get for you?
I want to talk about refusing to ID.
Wheelbarrow to get my fat ass out of here. Yeah.
Me and Picture Perfect want to talk about refusing to ID too. If you are under arrest or you are the subject of an investigation, and they're there to, the police have shown up to really investigate a crime, and there is a violation of the statute, you probably need to ID or you're going to end up in handcuffs. There's no shame in the game, because that's where things go from a consensual contact to the law gets involved. And if you don't ID, they can hit you with obstruction. They can do it. Look at News Now Patrick. Hopefully he's going to beat his. We're going to go to court and support him. But there are times when you need to ID and when you need to comply. News Now South Carolina, such as he did his open carry audit down there in North Carolina. Yeah, I'll try that. Oh, the DeMarco. Yeah, we're eating pizza, guys. Look at this. It's good.
Best pizza you put in your mouth.
Best pizza in Tulsa. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the live stream and eat. And me and Picture Perfect are going to do some more audits when we get done eating, guys. And I'm sorry to... I know everybody wanted to go to the rally, but we cannot stand behind this at all. We were deceived. We were like, oh, the GoFundMe account. The GoFundMe account was ran by a person named Alicia, who is separate from the auditing community. I don't even know her. And she stepped up and started the GoFundMe account to help him. When all this news up here in Tulsa started to come out, she got very concerned, and we talked, and she deactivated the GoFundMe account and returned every penny to the people that had donated. So there's no fraud there. We didn't keep the money. The GoFundMe account did not get put in our pockets. Everybody had their money refunded. I was not involved in the GoFundMe. I just advertised it for Alicia. And I'm going to try to read some of these comments. Big pizza there, guys. It's like 20 inches in diameter.
All right.
So, guys, if you're within your legal boundaries and your state does not have an ID statute, go ahead and don't ID, but you need to know when and when not to, or you're going to go to jail. That's just it. They can take you to jail, and then you'll have to make bail. You'll have to maybe get your car towed. Now, if you're driving, you have to. That's where they come with you're required to have your ID on you. You're not required to have your ID on you, especially in Oklahoma. You're not required to ID. There is no failed ID statute in Oklahoma. Other states may have it. Figure out what your state says and what your laws are, and operate accordingly within the law. Within the laws. I mean, and guys, I'm going to go ahead and kill this live stream because pizza's getting cold, and I'll let you in on it. We're going to open carry a shotgun bag downtown Tulsa here, because it's illegal to carry a long gun in Tulsa, in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And we're going to, We're going to go ahead and do that after we eat. See what the reaction is, guys. It's News Now OKC and Picture Perfect.
I'm sure they do.
They probably do, but that's okay.
All right,
Picture perfect.
we're out.
And guys, we're out. 73.